Simon Buchanan, you have been charged with treason under subsection 794A of Title 18 of the United States Code. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
For your admitted communication with a foreign government, which not only compromised the national defense of the United States of America, but also resulted in the murder of 5 agents working on behalf of this country. Under the Espionage Act of 1917 and the Internal Security Act of 1981, I hereby sentence you to death.
Anything in your subconscious can be pulled into VR. You know that, right? Anything in anybody else's. I'm trying to protect you.
Who do you work for?
Just call in the committee.
Did your father ever take you into VR.5?
I think it's playing with your brain. I love it.
Welcome to the game, Sidney Bloom.
Sidney Bloom, we've been looking for you.
Who are you?
Surely you must know.
Committee doesn't own me.
But the bank does. I'm Eric Goodman, Southwest Savings.
You guys.
We've been sending you letters the past 3 weeks, calling night and day.
I've been working, you know.
It's about the house, Miss Bloom.
Yeah, what about it?
Property's facing foreclosure.
Foreclosure?
As of the first of the month, you owe more than $12,000 on your mortgage.
I thought the renters were covering that.
Our realtor's been unable to lease the property since the last set of tenants moved out about 6 months ago.
$12,000. I don't have that kind of money.
There is another option which I've taken the liberty to explore. We received an offer from a developer. He wants to knock it down and build a spec house on the land.
Do what you want.
It's good to see you, Oliver. I've missed you.
Not really.
It's terribly unfair.
What?
Directing your anger at me. You shouldn't ask a question if you don't really want to hear the answer. I didn't tell you your father was a member of the committee to hurt you, Sidney.
Not telling me hurt me.
Personally, I don't think you should condemn him without knowing the whole story.
Don't defend him.
Dead men can't defend themselves.
This is between me and my father.
Someone I want you to talk to.
Oh, talk.
You know what I mean. It won't wait, Sidney.
I've heard that before. What trick is it this time?
He'll be dead. They're going to execute him on Saturday, 12:01 a.m.
Simon Buchanan, the traitor.
You read the paper? He was one of our best and brightest. One day he gave a list of names to the enemy. The lucky 5, all killed on the same day. He confessed, pleaded guilty. His lawyers fought for a trial against his wishes. They even tried to have him declared mentally incompetent because he wouldn't defend himself.
Maybe he's telling the truth. He's just accepting the consequences.
Well, very noble of him.
Oh, I guess he's not a friend of yours, is he?
There hasn't been a civilian executed for treason since the Rosenbergs in '53.
What does this have to do with me?
He's never talked. We've wanted to unlock his mind for 5 years, but we didn't have the means. Now we have you.
You already confessed.
What if there were more than 5? If other networks were compromised? Most of all, why? Why does a man commit treason? Why does he betray his country, his colleagues? 2 of them were his personal friends. Could you do that?
No.
I've arranged a meeting. Calls from you will be put straight through to him at any time of the day. Just use this number and ask for the prisoner. No names. It's all been cleared.
I don't know.
It's an unfathomable shame how someone so valued can fall from grace. Look into his mind. Find the flaw. In all the brilliance, find the dark center that was his ruin. Only you can do it.
Simon Buchanan? Hi,
Let me guess. Pro bono lawyer.
No, I
Shrink.
Me?
You want to televise my execution?
No,
Third cousin on my mother's side.
I don't think so.
Strip agreement.
None of the above.
Then what part do you play in this little circus?
None.
Well, whoever the hell you are, would you care to join me for a cigarette?
You know, these are really bad for your health.
Maybe it'll kill me before they do.
Better hurry.
It's a shame.
I'm here because I want to ask you some questions.
They've all been asked.
They haven't all been answered.
They never will be.
Are you taking them to your grave? Maybe they're taking you.
What exactly do you want to know?
Why are you on death row?
My first choice was Hawaii, but I didn't accumulate enough frequent flyer miles.
Try again.
I'm here for the simple reason I deserve to die.
Why didn't you fight? Why didn't you plead insanity?
Is it insane to accept responsibility for one's actions? These are curious times we live in. We had the age of reason, the age of enlightenment, and now we have the age of trying to beat the rap. People come in and out of court all day long, blaming mommy, daddy, or their fourth-grade English teacher. No one questions them.
They're afraid. Why did you betray those men?
I was paid.
How much were they worth? $1 a head, so $5? No, $500,000. $5 million?
You hear that sound?
Which one?
Clock. Ticking. All I want is it to stop. 1 minute after midnight, Saturday. It will.
Is that all you want?
There is one other thing.
What?
I would love to have you for my last meal.
What would you do if you only had 3 days to live?
3 days. Build my coffin, jot down the great American novel, quickly. Hang 10 in Maui. Laugh a lot.
Would you be scared?
I feel we're going somewhere with this.
Simon Buchanan.
Simon Buchanan. Is this work or idle conjecture? Work. What do they got you doing?
Does he sleep? Knowing he has less than 3 days to live.
To the people who sentenced him, do they sleep? Who knows? Maybe no one's snoozing.
You think that's wrong?
I've never really been an eye for an eye kind of guy. I always thought Hammurabi was overrated. What do you think?
People get what they deserve.
What about the concept of forgiveness?
Maybe some things are unforgivable.
Huh. I never knew you felt this way.
I didn't. I just... I don't know. A lot of things aren't what I thought. They're tearing down the house.
Your house?
Yeah, well, the bank's taking it off my hands. I just couldn't afford taxes and mortgages.
Well, look, don't worry about it. You know, we'll scrape together the money. We'll find a way you can keep it.
I don't want it.
Where was your home?
I don't know that. My father was lying to us. I don't even know who he was. I don't know what happened there.
Well, maybe we should go by and take a look at it. Just once, before you decide.
I've already decided.
And why can't you sleep?
I can sleep just fine. May I speak with the prisoner, please?
Yeah. Hello.
Do you hear that sound?
Which sound?
Didn't think you did. No clock's ticking. Only a heartbeat.
See the sun. When it hits the horizon, time's run out.
Doesn't have to.
It's inevitable.
Why?
Because this is the way the world ends, Sid. Not with a bang, but a sizzle.
You're not scaring me. Not here. That means something to me. You want to die, don't you?
It's what I live for.
Why did you give up those angels?
If you'll excuse me, I want to breathe the gas. Like fresh air.
Wait! Wait! I need to talk to her!
Simon Buchanan,
He may be alive.
having pled guilty to treason and been sentenced to death by the federal court, and this judgment having been affirmed by the Supreme Court.
Yea, though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Surely goodness and kindness will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Any last words?
To die.
Oh, you saw this in VR?
I took him to freedom. He didn't want any part of it.
What about betrayal? What were his motivations for that?
I don't know. It's buried too deep.
No clues at all?
Well, he said one thing when he was in the chamber. Tatu Kon-Ki.
What the hell does that mean? Sounds Asian. Thai? Maybe Vietnamese. Simon did serve in Vietnam.
But do you know what the words Tatu Kon-Ki mean? Well, Kon-Ki is a name. What kind of name? The boy's name.
Tatu?
And Tatu? It means forgive me. Thanks, Strong. Well, now to get the real business. I need a number 12 special, and then I need the number 6 with the extra spicy noodles. Okay.
Forgive me, Kon-Ki. Speak to the prisoner, please.
Hello.
Simon.
Take it up.
What about the boy?
Take it up.
Can't leave him!
I said take it up.
You can't leave him! You know what this will do to him?
This is none of your business.
Don't leave me, Daddy!
Let him go!
You're going to play a game. You're going to play Red Rover. Remember the game, don't you?
The boy is innocent.
Oh, come on. Let's show him how it's played. Red Rover, send 5 friends right over. Red Rover. Your turn. Come on. Say Red Rover. Say it.
Red Rover. Send Con-Key right over.
Con-Key isn't an agent. It's his son. He left him in Vietnam in 1975. 14 years later, the blackmailers find him. They used him against Simon.
They took him into the area?
Yes.
Sydney, you know you're not to operate outside.
They had his son! He had to turn over those names.
Who was they?
I don't know.
You sure there were only 5?
Yes, that's what the blackmailer said.
Well, that's all that matters.
Wait a minute! Because your networks weren't compromised, you're gonna walk away?
Yes, I walk away.
No. We have to tell somebody. It could make a difference.
He gave them the names, and 5 people died.
There's extenuating circumstances. It might reduce the sentence. Get given life.
Oh, and you'll tell the Supreme Court that you saw it on your computer. Buchanan himself wouldn't testify on his own behalf. The case is closed, Sydney.
I'll find proof.
Really?
I'll hack into immigration records. Yeah. And I'll prove that his son was murdered. And I'll link the two together.
You have 24 hours.
It's gonna work.
Find anything?
Simon's son has to be an American citizen, so I just had to tap into Social Security.
You tapped into Social Security?
Yeah.
Excellent.
If NASA was hackable, Social Security's got to be a breach, right?
I guess I gotta see. What's that?
His mother filed a birth record before she died, naming Simon as the father. Fun house, see that? It's a village where he grew up, that's how he got his name. But this is what's really strange. Immigration shows he left Vietnam when he was 17. It's 1988, right? Before the blackmail.
Before?
Came to U.S. on December 1st to a port at San Diego.
Well, this is good stuff.
Current residence, Long Beach. He's alive.
Hi. Will this be all?
Yep.
Garbanzo beans.
He's on a special diet.
Oh. 61 cents?
61.
Key. Is that how you say your name?
Key.
Key. Hi.
Okay.
Bye.
Let me tell you a story.
No.
Guard.
He was the best and the brightest. He believed in freedom. He would never betray his country or his friends.
I've heard that story before.
Guard.
But they had his son. They were gonna kill his son. Unless he gave them some names. Now they gave him the choice. He made it. And he killed his son anyway.
Get out.
At least that's what they told him. Get out! They were lying! They didn't kill your son.
They showed me the pictures I gave Key when I left him.
Con-Key is alive.
Why should I believe you?
I knew you'd want to hear this. Before the sun hits the horizon. Remember when I asked how much a life was worth? How many lives is anyone's child worth? One person's? 5,000? A country?
I made a choice. I made it again. To save my son's life.
Doesn't he have the right to hear that?
Do you think he would see me?
I want nothing to do with him.
You can't mean that.
He betrayed his country. From now on, everyone that ever says his name, they will say Simon Buchanan, the traitor.
He's your father.
I have a beautiful girl who loves me, and we're gonna get married. I will make my own family. I will not bring his shame upon us.
He doesn't deserve to be killed.
You believe that?
Yes, and I didn't at first.
I wish you hadn't told me this. I wish you were someone else's father instead of mine.
No, you can't just abandon it.
Don't talk to me about abandonment. I thought about him every single day of my life. I wanted to believe that he was a hero. And now I know that he's no better than a murderer.
No, but he did it for you.
That man never did anything for me in his whole life.
You can't judge him! You got his whole story! I only had 2 days.
Hello?
Mr. Prosecutor?
Where were you on the day of April 30th, 1975?
Saigon, Vietnam.
Can you tell the court why you abandoned your own son?
I had my reasons.
Tell the court why you have committed this atrocity against your own family. Tell the court!
Objection. Badgering the witness.
Overruled. The witness will answer.
I was protecting you.
You were protecting yourself.
I never meant to leave you.
But you did.
It was an accident. You know what happened. You were there.
What did happen? Why did you abandon your daughter?
We had a family. We had a good life.
Did you?
Objection. Rhetorical question.
Overruled.
You know we did.
I don't know anything.
You know I love you.
Why did you lie to your family? Why did you kiss them goodbye until you were going to university? And then come home and have supper and play with them, and then kiss them goodnight? And the whole time, there was a big part of you were leaving out. Weren't you?
Objection. Counsel is leading the witness.
Overruled.
Which part?
The committee.
Objection! This is irrelevant, Your Honor.
Overruled.
Yes. I was a member.
Why did you lie to your family?
I was trying to protect you.
You were protecting yourself. What did you do to me? How come I'm the only one who can go into VR.5? I don't know who I am. I don't know what I am. I'm afraid of myself. How could you do this to your own daughter?
Bank guy was downstairs again. I can only cover for you so long.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah. He says they're demoing the house next Friday. You sure about this?
Not sure about anything. Keen to VR last night to confront his father. I thought if he heard the story firsthand that he'd have to change his mind about Simon.
Did he?
I never gave him the chance. Simon turned into my father. Neither one of us got any answers.
Well, it's only VR. I imagine your father can't answer unless he's in there with you. Right now, you're just rehashing things that you already know.
I had my father on trial. All I did was accuse him. There wasn't one time that I defended him. Not once.
Did anyone?
You didn't know my father?
No.
But you defended him.
It was no more than you did for Simon Buchanan.
But I never said he was right.
No, but you still stood up for him. What made you believe in a stranger?
I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Why shouldn't you do that for your father?
I should. I have to tell Simon that his son won't see him. That was the first time he had a reason to live. It's going to be the last thing he hears before he dies.
It's sad, Sydney, but it's not your problem.
It's not right. I can't let it happen.
Wheels are in motion, Sydney. You can't stop it now.
Do they have to kill him? Can't they just give him life in prison?
Stay of execution has been denied by the Supreme Court. The President refuses to commute his sentence, and no one can stop it now.
The committee could. Couldn't they?
He's not coming, is he? I don't blame him.
He doesn't know you, so...
He never will. He'll never mourn me. Visit my grave. He'll never tell my grandchildren about me. Or make me part of his life. It wasn't death I was afraid of, Sydney. I just didn't want to disappear.
I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do.
There is. Let's make sure he gets this.
It's him.
There's one other thing. Take me to the beach when it's over. Hello?
Sorry, no time for phone calls now.
Simon Buchanan. He maketh me light
having pled guilty to treason and been sentenced to death by the federal court,
my soul.
and this judgment having been affirmed by
righteousness for his nature's sake.
Yea, you are hereby ordered to be executed at this place.
Thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Surely goodness and kindness will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Any last words? Hello. Unstrap him.
Word's come down from the top. There's been a temporary stay while the investigation is reopened and the sentence reconsidered.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
What are you doing here, and what is he doing here?
Don't be angry.
How did you get out?
He was granted clemency.
I
You think you can come in here, just say you're sorry, and everything will be okay? Well, it will never be okay.
I was in a strange country in the middle of a war. My orders were to fly out to Cambodia that day to my next assignment. I put work before my family. I wasn't ready for you. And when they said that they would kill you unless I gave them names, I decided to put my family first. I love you, my son. I always have. Just give me another chance. Please.
A toast to family.
Ashes to ashes.
I couldn't stop it.
Welcome to the system.
The system failed.
All the time. But you gave him peace of mind for your part. You let him live the life he wanted to live.
But just for a second.
Seconds count. And what about Key? You took him in there as well. Do you think maybe he changed his mind about what he thought about Simon?
I don't know. I never took two people to VR before.
Well, now, it's something to think about. That's all. What do you want to do with this?
I'll take it.
Sorry.
Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. I had to come.
But you came.
I tried to hate him. I couldn't. I still don't understand the things that he did. And I feel that in my heart, I know there's a part of him that was good. Even though I never knew him, but I feel I've known him all my life. He was my father. I'll never leave him ever again. I just wish he could know. He knows.
Where's the money?
It's okay. I think it's time the committee started paying for my services. $12,000.